Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video in my Minecraft amusement park series. In this video, we're going to work on this ride, just like I stated in my last video. So this ride is going to be kind of like one of those roller coaster ramp type things. So I have what I need, or some of the stuff I need to make the train and create. I got my tracks. I'm using azalea planks as the color, and I'm using the narrow tracks. So my first time using the narrow tracks. So I was just gonna have it here, but I think since I have the smaller tracks, I can fit it along here as well. The ramp is basically gonna be like, you're gonna start here, and then it's gonna kind of go, maybe do like a little lump, and then up, and then come back, pass through the station, and do the same thing, a little ramp, and then up, and then go back and forth, maybe a few amount of times. So yeah, I got my kind of middle spot marked here. I'm gonna start off with the track on the one side and see how it looks. All right, so here's what I have so far. So it's gonna start here, do this little bump, and then kind of to the edge, and then come back down, and then do the same on the other side. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this other side set up, and then we'll go from there. All right, there we have it. I had to adjust these down because this was going into the sidewalk. So I, evenly adjust these spaces down and then do the same with the other side. But yeah, this is what we have so far. Now, before I do any of like the fencing and the structure work, I'm gonna do the coaster train first. I think I'm gonna go with, try to make it like a round, like a circular disc style, so you can sit facing any direction. And yeah. All right, so here's what I got so far. I made this for the vehicle. I think it looks all right. I have the other train controls there. I'm gonna test it, see if it works with one conductor and two controls. If I don't need this guy, I'll take him out for the extra seat, but if I do need him there, I'll just leave it as is. So yeah, it's gonna basically come up here, get close to this edge, go back that edge, and then do that a couple times. Just a neat little ride. And you can see here I started some of the support work. I'm going with, since I'm calling this Wave Rider, I'm making it blue, kind of like waves, like water or whatever. So yeah, I'm gonna do some more structure work, and then we'll see what we got from there. And here's what I have for these supports. Nothing too crazy. I went with the light blue pillar concrete, same along back here. And then I started along the station here, so I went with light blue for the supports again, and then cyan for the everything else. So it's a pretty small station. I'm gonna have the fast block and then the regular entrance as well. So I'll have them both come through here, and then one at a time they'll come up. The entrance will be here, and then everyone pile in, and then when they exit, they'll come back out and exit on the right over here. So that's the idea. I just have to go make more concrete. So I'll be right back. Okay, here's the finished station. So as you see, I added some light blocks as well to the ride. And then a couple lampposts here and there. So we have here the fast block entrance and the regular entrance as usual. Alright, so the fast block entrance goes in right here. The regular, I still need more fence for, but it's going to kind of wiggle in and out here. So it's going to be a bit longer. Then you have your two different doors as they let you in. Come up here, you have the entrance, pick a seat, ride it, and then when you come exit, it's right out here, brings you down and out right here. So yeah, that's the line situation I have. I also added some panels, so like under here, and then the one inside there for lighting. I think it looks pretty cool. I'm gonna add a few more details towards the end, maybe add like some sort of spike going there, and then same with the other side. Yeah, I'm gonna run and get some more nether quartz so I can finish up the rest of this fence. And here is the finished product. So this is called Wave Rider again. So it's pretty basic. I finished off the fences here. So for the regular entrance is a bit longer than your fast block entrance. This is fully automated. I did take this B out and then test it, but it was kind of buggy and it didn't want to continue backwards, so I just threw him back so I can move back and forth effortlessly. So it is down to 6 seats here, but that's all right. I also added at the end these kind of spiky frame pyramids and then added some lights on it, and then same for that side. So I'll show you what that looks like at night. And here's what it looks like at night. Nice and lit. Got the light blue lights there, and then the frame pyramid lights at the end. All right, so I'll give you a quick run through off ride. So I have it set up to once a player sits, it'll go after 5 or so seconds, and then it'll do about 7 pass-throughs of by the station. So we sit, it ticks off, then it goes back. So yeah, it's one of those, I'm sure you've seen these kind of rides out in the real world. It'll kind of go, get towards the edge, kind of like a ramp, and then go back to the other side. So usually in real life, this middle bit, as it's doing this middle bit is spinning, but right now in Create, I don't think that's possible, especially on a train. I don't think so. So I just have it back and forth, which I think is perfectly fine. It's another unique ride that I don't have set up in this park, so I'm happy with it. So it gets you to the edge. And then for the final pass through, it slows up here and stops. And then you will hop out right here, through the doors, through the exit. Oop. And then out. So yeah, that is the Wave Rider. Let's do some on-ride footage. So yeah, it's almost like you're facing some waves at the ocean, in the ocean. So nothing too extreme, but still a unique ride I don't have in this park yet. So yeah, I'm really happy with this one. I'm glad it worked out. I was afraid it wasn't going to work at first, but it does. So yeah, that's the finished Wave Rider ride. So now real quick on how this works is just basic. So it's just a create mod train. You have the one train controls there, the one there, the 2 conductors, and the 1 schedule. I have 3 stations, so the main one, this one here, and then the one at the other end. So the schedule goes to after 1 or more players is seated, wait 5 seconds, and then travel to this station, and then travel to that far one, and then it does that about 7 or so times, and then after the last one to travel this one, it travels back to the main one, which is the first stop, and then waits again for the player. So yeah, it's fully automatic, so I don't need like a little conductor booth or anything. And yeah, also when I did this ride in my last video, I realized I put the dark fence. Usually I use the dark fence for the bigger coasters, and for the flat rides I use the white fence, so I just swapped that out and put the white fence there. And also I had a bunch more dirt made, so you can see this was filled in, this was empty, but now it is filled and the grass is spreading still. I just have this chunk right here to fill in, and then this whole section here will be finished, so I can start the kiddie section and then the entrance to the futuristic land. My next video is going to be of this, zoom in, this coaster right here. It's going to be a pretty interesting video, so keep an eye out for that. But yeah, I think it's going to be that. And also, I remember I still said off camera I'm going to fill in the pathways more with benches, lamps, trees, and some shops, vending machines and whatnot to down here. So hope you guys enjoyed, and catch you on the next one. Peace.